justified because it was all leading you to this place. And you can rest. You can rest and even die. Because it has been given to you. It has not been withheld, this total, complete, and completing joy. Bitterness goes away. Envy, even desire goes away. Except the desire for one more day of this, and then again, one more day. But bitterness falls away, and all the petty, unpleasant emotions that used to prickle at one's life, and you are pleasant to everyone, smiling at everyone, because you are here. It has been given to you. You have found it. You are content. Yes, like falling in love, those first dazed and grateful days. Daisy put her mother's letter down. She couldn't bear to read any more of it right at this moment. Falling in love, dazed and grateful days. How could her mother write such stuff? What did her mother know about falling in love? Falling in love. Falling in love. A pox on falling in love, and a pox on those who did it. An illusion, falling in love. An illusion which brought a momentary and false joy to two people, and trouble and pain to everyone else. Paul, too, said he had fallen in love, and now look how he was. Not pleasant, not smiling, not content. No, he was cranky and mean and depressed and confused. She was terrified that Paul would leave her. Daisy sat up in bed suddenly, meaning to go off to get herself a drink of water, but the movement of pulling herself up into a sitting position made her head spin. She lay back down. She was 3 months pregnant and still nauseous. It was 2 o'clock, her rest time. Danny, 4 years old, was at nursery school until 3. Jenny, her 2-year-old daughter, was taking a nap in her small pink and white bedroom. Daisy had perhaps an hour to lie with her feet up, indulging herself in the luxury of silence. Then Jenny would awake, and Danny would come home, and they would need walks and snacks and a referee for fights and dinner and bath and a story. And Paul would be home, roughhousing on the floor with the children, eating his dinner like a cowed slave, never meeting Daisy's eyes. He would pace restlessly about the house, and finally he would burst out of the house with a desperate, transparent excuse. I have to mail a letter. I'm out of shaving cream. I want to buy a copy of Newsweek. He would escape to some payphone, Daisy knew, to call Monica. He would come home sometimes calmer, sometimes not. Sometimes he would go into the bathroom and run water and sit on the toilet and cry. She had opened the bathroom door once, not knowing he was in there, thinking that Danny had left the water running. And there he was, Paul, her husband, sitting fully clothed on the toilet, head in his hands, crying with love for another woman. He had flinched when she opened the door, exposing him so suddenly. He had flinched and looked up at her, his blue eyes blazing through his tears, his look so like Danny's when he knew he was being caught at something which deserved a spanking. Guilt, regret, defiance. Damn. Falling in love. It seemed the baby moved. Daisy put her hand on her slightly rounded stomach, longing to feel that first definite kick. Such subtle joy, a baby inside. She pulled the blue afghan up around her, and her mother's letter, which she had put down on top of it, slid off the bed to the floor. It was strange how happy Daisy could feel, now with the world shattering all about her, when she was here, quiet and warm in bed, alone with her third gentle, quiet child, so subdued and tantalizing there inside her. It was a true sensual pleasure just to put her feet up. She could feel a release of pressure at the back of her knees and a firm, hard resting where her calves and buttocks touched the bed. Her feet seemed to flow like a river, to glow like fire. Her shoulders and arms cramped and uncramped, and the long stretch of her back touching the bed seemed to be the most real thing in her life. Relief. Support of those parts of the body which had been all day long supporting others, other bodies, other things. Sometimes Daisy put a heating pad underneath her on the bed, and the warmth spread into her flesh like soft butter on toast. And how could she not be happy?